he's like a legend for me.
Thank you for 10,000 subscribers. Today I'm excited to share with you why I started this channel, how my YouTube journey has been so far, and also I answer some questions I received.
In May, this channel, Tokyo Kenchan, reached 10,000 subscribers. And today I'd like to say thank you to all of you who subscribed, watch my channel, and comments to my videos. I know it might not be a big number in YouTube world, but it's a big achievement for me. When do I celebrate if I don't do now? So today I'm excited to share with you why I started this channel, how my YouTube journey has been so far. Now let's start from the three reasons why I started this channel. The reason I started this channel is one, for travelers, second, for myself, and third one is for my country, Japan.
The first reason is undoubtedly for visitors coming to Japan. It's not easy to find someone who speaks English here, and furthermore, Japan has developed its own unique transportation systems and culture. While this uniqueness is part of what makes visiting Japan interesting, you may also find it difficult to try to navigate yourself way around. I truly want foreign visitors to enjoy their time in Japan. So I thought maybe I can make videos like a guidebook that people used to carry around during travel.
And the second reason is myself. I've been working for myself and I have a small school catering to certain students. I've been trying to make the business big and finally it became the growing momentum. The border of Japan closed. It was almost fatal to my business. And just like other companies, I also had to go through challenging time. And in the rush of emails asking for refunds and cleaning and packing in the office that I decided to leave, that I was there for 10 years, it really made me think, what was this 10 years for? And thanks to people around me, I could survive. But I started to seek new opportunities. If my business didn't face these challenges, probably I didn't get enough courage to start YouTube channel. Because showing my face on YouTube and speaking English with my Japanese accent is way out of my comfort zone. The third reason is my country, Japan.
The third reason, and perhaps the most important, is my thoughts for my country, Japan. Living here, it's impossible to ignore the challenges that we are facing: a declining economy, shrinking population, complex geographical relationship, and natural disasters. I've been feeling like I'm on sinking boat with everyone. I'm based in Tokyo, which is constantly changing and growing, but my father is from a city called Wakayama near Osaka, and when I visited there a few years ago, I saw a different story. I remember my grandmother always bought me toys at department stores, and we walked the busy and vivid streets of Kansai. When I visited after decades, I was really speechless. It might not be a good word to use, but it looked deserted. And in this situation, Japan started to shift to tourism. Fortunately, Japan is abundant in nature. Japanese put importance on preserving tradition, and some technology and modern culture like anime have attracted many tourists to Japan. I wanted to do something as one Japanese person, but I don't have any skills like that, and the only thing I can do a little better than other Japanese people in average is speaking English. I also like trains, buses, and maps as much as I can stare at it forever. When the bus terminal opened in Shinjuku, I was staying there for 2 hours to see the operation. I asked some friends if they want to join, but nobody did. I thought maybe I can make a YouTube channel in my own way to support all tourists from foreign countries to get around the stations. I'm just one person, and what I can do for tourists might be small, like a grain of sand in the desert. But my goal is to show you the unique beauty of Japan from big cities to tiny villages, so someday you think of visiting Japan. I'd like to provide precise, straightforward information so you can enjoy Tokyo and all over Japan without too many mistakes and confusions. Hopefully, you become fan of Japan and come back again.
And now let's see how my YouTube journey has been. Last year around this time, I posted a video about, I think, entry information to Japan. And at that time, I had like a 31 or 2 subscribers. And I thought maybe with my English, probably nobody understand me. And I was thinking what I can do. But in July, I started to get some comments. And one of them was from a big YouTuber in Spain, I think. And he's like a legend for me. I remember how happy I was, and he almost had 1 million subscribers and talked to me when I only had 30 subscribers, cheering me up. So that gave me some confidence, and I started to plan again. And I made videos during summer. I think it kind of came quickly to 10,000 subscribers. So far, I made about 60 videos. My favorite video so far is Tokyo video, Okinawa video, and all Kyoto videos. I'm planning to make lots of more videos this summer. I was talked twice in the streets in Tokyo already. One time in Shinjuku Central Park, and one time was in front of Shibuya station from a family from Norway. I was very surprised and I lost words because I wasn't ready for it. And if you see me in Tokyo, please talk to me because I'd like to have some quick conversation. Next one is Q&A. I printed out, so let me answer questions. I asked for it in the YouTube community and I didn't get much questions. Or some questions were really something I need to make one for video. So I'd like to answer questions that I can answer quickly today. And the first one is Chris-san from Australia. Thank you for watching my videos when you eat dinner. Hey Kengo, here's a couple of questions I have. I'm interested in any advice you could give for getting the most out of the longer term stay in Japan, say a month or so. For the first question, probably I can answer in the video I'm working on now. And the second question is, I love bushwalking. Do you have any favorite spots to go? Thanks and keep up great work. Thank you for the questions. And yes, my favorite place is Kintoki Mountain in the place called Hakone. Hakone is a hot spring resort and not far from Tokyo. And the Kintoki Mountain is one of the mountains surrounding the Hakone area. It's a caldera. You can see inside of the kind of outer mountains, and you can also see Mount Fuji on the, if you see outside, and you can see Pacific Ocean too. I really like that route. It's recommended. So I hope you visit Japan someday. And next one is Van-san from Finland. Thank you. フィンランドからおはようございます。I'm planning an autumn trip in few years. Of available month, would November be a good time to visit Kawaguchiko and Chureito Pagoda? For autumn colors, yes, I think so. Last year, they did autumn color festival from late October to mid-November in Kawaguchiko. So probably that is the best season for the autumn color in Kawaguchiko area. In my impression, Tokyo is November to December, and Kyoto is November, and depends on the area, but Nikko is much earlier and late September to mid-October. I hope you have a great autumn trip in a few years. Thank you for asking me questions. And next one is Omni-san. Can I wear a yukata and geta to the Takayama Autumn Festival?
Actually, yukata is for summer, so usually the season is June to September.
So if you like to wear, unless you bring yukata, if you like to try something Japanese, maybe you can wear kimono instead, which is much warmer and you look good in the city of Takayama. I hope you enjoy the festival and autumn in Takayama. The last one is Hacho-san from Philippines. Thank you always for your comments, and I think Hacho-san sent me many questions by email, so let me go over some of them. The first one is, aside from being a YouTuber, do you have another job in Japan? Yes, as I explained earlier, I have a small school, and also my school is essential for certain students, so I'd like to continue both. But recently, most of my time I'm using for YouTube. And second question, some say that as a foreign traveler, it's always fun being a traveler in Japan. But when you start working in Japan, it will be a different story. Is it hard working in Japan? I think it will be a very different story, but depends on what kind of job and what kind of status you can get in Japan. I'm doing self-employed, so I'm not really in Japanese corporate culture anymore, but I think it's not for everyone. If someone is looking for an opportunity to live in Japan, probably teaching English is a good job because you don't have to be into Japanese corporate culture that much. So just like any other countries, it's important to find a good company or job in Japan. And the third question is, in Nakihabara, I can see a lot of young girls in maid costumes, even on daylight. Are they supposed to be in school or attending college? Or I just saw today and I'm not sure. I don't think they let high school students stand there, so probably they are not that young as they look, or maybe they are in college and standing there when they don't have a class, or basically asking someone to come to the store is illegal in Tokyo. I followed several times, but I never ended up at the good stores. But both time I followed, I was so tired and I didn't know where to go. So it's always better to do some research when you look for some coffee shop or restaurant. And I know you are not asking me because you want to go and you were just curious, but I thought it's good to share in this opportunity. I'd like to work on more Q&A in the future when I have an opportunity. Thank you so much for all of you who sent me questions, and the questions I didn't answer, I will answer by making an individual video for it. And that was all for today. And I have a pug called Kenny. I think I haven't introduced, but he's turning 7 years old soon. He's a really, really cute, good boy. He's always hungry. And I put the snack right in here, so I have a snack here, so he's staring at it. You don't like it?
If you are interested in Kenny, I'm sometimes posting his picture on the Instagram, so please take a look at it.
Thank you again for 10,000 subscribers. I'll continue working on my videos, so if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, I appreciate if you could comment and click like button for this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great trip to Japan.